Windows 11 widgets are small applications that show various types of information on your desktop. You can access them by clicking the widgets icon on the taskbar or pressing Windows key plus W. Widgets can display weather, news, sports, stocks, traffic, entertainment, tasks, family activities, and more. You can also customize the widgets board by adding, removing, resizing and rearranging the widgets you want. However, widgets can also cause performance issues on your Windows 11 device. This is because widgets use system resources such as memory, CPU, and network bandwidth to run and update their content. If you have too many widgets or widgets that refresh frequently, they can slow down your device and consume more battery power. Widgets can also interfere with other applications or processes that need the same resources. To avoid these problems, you should use widgets wisely and sparingly. Here are some tips to optimize your widgets experience. Only add the widgets that you really need and use. You can remove unwanted widgets by clicking the menu button on the top right corner of each widget and selecting Remove Widget. Choose the appropriate size for each widget. Smaller widgets use less space and resources than larger ones. You can change the size of a widget by clicking the menu button and selecting small, medium or large. Arrange the widgets in a logical order. You can drag and drop the widgets to change their position on the board. You can also use the arrow buttons on the top left corner of each widget to move them up or down. Turn off the widgets icon on the taskbar if you don't need it. The icon shows weather information and alerts for dynamic content such as sports, finance, and breaking news. You can disable it by right-clicking on an empty space on the taskbar, selecting taskbar settings and toggling off widgets under taskbar items. Close the widgets board when you are not using it. The board will still run in the background and update its content, but it will not take up any screen space or interfere with your work. You can close it by clicking anywhere outside the board or pressing ESC. By following these tips, you can enjoy the benefits of Windows 11 widgets without compromising your device's performance. Widgets are a great way to stay informed and productive on your desktop, but they should not be a distraction or a burden. Use them wisely and have fun. Windows 11 widgets are small apps that can display dynamic information on your desktop. They can be useful for checking the weather, traffic, news, sports, and more. But some users may find them annoying, distracting, or unnecessary. If you want to disable or customize Windows 11 widgets, here are some ways to do it. One way to disable Windows 11 widgets is to hide the Widgets button from the taskbar. The Widgets button looks like a blue square with two rounded rectangles inside it. To hide it, right-click on the taskbar and select Taskbar Settings. Then, in the Taskbar Items section, flip the switch beside Widgets to off. The Widgets button will disappear from your taskbar. Another way to disable Windows 11 widgets is to use a keyboard shortcut. Press Windows plus W to open the Widgets panel. Then press Windows plus W again to close it. You can also swipe right on touchscreens to open and close the Widgets panel. This way, you can access the Widgets panel only when you need it. If you want to customize Windows 11 widgets, you can add or remove widgets from the panel. To add a widget, press Windows plus W to open the Widgets panel. Then click on the plus sign at the top of the panel. You will see a list of available widgets that you can add. Click on the plus sign beside the widget that you want to add. You can add multiple widgets at once. To remove a widget, press Windows plus W to open the Widgets panel. Then click on the three dots in the upper right corner of the widget that you want to remove. Select Unpin Widget from the menu. You can also drag and drop the widgets to rearrange their order on the panel. Some widgets can be resized or customized further. To do that, press Windows plus W to open the Widgets panel. Then click on the three dots in the upper right corner of the widget that you want to resize or customize. Select Customize Widget from the menu. You will see some options to change the size or other settings of the widget. Make any changes that you want and click on Save. If you want to add widgets directly to your desktop, you will need a third-party app like Widget Launcher from the Microsoft Store. Open the app, choose a widget, and select Launch Widget to add it to your desktop. To remove a widget from your desktop, hover your mouse over it and click on the X that appears. These are some ways to disable or customize Windows 11 widgets to suit your needs and preferences. Widgets can be handy for getting quick information, but they can also be turned off or tweaked if you don't like them. Windows 11 comes with a new feature called Widgets. Widgets are small windows that show you information like weather, news, sports, stocks, and more. You can access them by clicking the Widgets icon on the taskbar or swiping from the left edge of the screen. Widgets can be useful, but they can also cause problems for your system performance and privacy. In this section, I will show you how to optimize your system settings and resources to avoid Windows 11 widget disaster. First, you need to decide which widgets you want to keep and which ones you want to remove. Some widgets may consume more CPU, memory, or network bandwidth than others. Some widgets may also collect your personal data or show you ads that you don't want to see. To add or remove widgets, click the profile icon in the top right corner of the widget panel or click the Add Widgets button under the pinned widgets. You can then click any of the listed widgets to add or remove them from the panel. Second, you need to adjust the size and position of your widgets. You can make a widget bigger or smaller by clicking the ellipsis button inside it and choosing a size option. You can also drag a widget to a different location on the panel by hovering your mouse over the top portion of it until the cursor becomes a hand. The size and position of your widgets can affect how much space they take on your screen and how easy they are to read and interact with. Third, you need to customize your widgets according to your preferences. Some widgets have additional options that you can change by clicking the ellipsis button and choosing Customize Widget from the menu. For example, you can change your location for the weather and traffic widgets, add teams to follow for the sports widget, pin stock listings for the watch list widget, and so on. Customizing your widgets can make them more relevant and useful for you. Fourth, you need to control your news feed that appears at the bottom of the widget panel. You can hide a story that you don't want to see by clicking the X button on it. You can also click the Manage Interests button at the top of the feed to select topics that interest you and block sources that you don't like. You can also turn off personalized ads by clicking the Privacy Settings link at the bottom of the feed and toggling off the option for personalized ads. Fifth, you need to disable the widget feature altogether if you don't use it or want it. You can hide the widget icon from the taskbar by right-clicking on it and choosing Taskbar Settings. Then, under Taskbar Items, turn off the Widgets option. You can also disable the widget feature completely by using Group Policy Editor or Registry Editor if you are an advanced user. By following these steps, you can optimize your system settings and resources to avoid Windows 11 widget disaster. Widgets can be a nice addition to Windows 11, but they can also cause issues if not managed properly. I hope this section was helpful for you and your YouTube video.